Yo, yo, yo. What up? What up? Cali Dre in the motherfucking building, man. And welcome to the remix with Cali Dre. What's up to everybody out there, man? How y'all doing today, man? Hey, yo, I'm turned up today, man. I'm turned up, man. Hey, last couple of days I've been zoning out, you know what I'm saying? My intro fucked up. That's why I ain't play no intro to the show, you know what I mean? So I'm just coming in hot, man. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna jump right into this thing, man. Salute to everybody out there. You feel me? That's rocking with me, that's tapping in, man. Um yeah, man, I'm super excited today, bro. Had a great day. You know what I'm saying? Watched some good football last couple of the days, man. Been chilling. It's been some great football games on. So I just been relaxing, man, tapping in, collecting the stories that I want to bring to the people, man. And I got a few doozies tonight. You know what I'm saying? I got a few barn burners in this motherfucker tonight. You feel me? So man, sit back, you know what I'm saying? Roll up something, pull up something, you know what I'm saying? And get your relax on, man, and let me you know what I mean, let me drive you through the rest of the country, man. Let me chauffeur y'all through the country, man, and we gonna tap in with a whole bunch of different stories tonight, man. I got a bunch of stuff I want to cover. And I ain't even gonna waste too much time, man. We gonna get right to it and scroll right through it, man. But definitely appreciate everybody that hit me on the back chat, everybody that's been messaging, that's been supporting the platform, the remix with Cali Dre. You can reach out to me, man, on TikTok. I'm on Instagram, Cali Dre, or the remix with Cali Dre. I got it actually scrolling down on the bottom. So yeah, go ahead and add that to your to your motherfucking friends list. You know what I mean? Add that to your main partners list. You know what I'm saying? Because we gonna stay locked in, man. I'm gonna keep bringing y'all this good information, man. Y'all keep tapping in with me and letting me know. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think about the show, the topics that we covering, the content, all that, man. You know what I'm saying? My intro fucked up. I ain't even had no intro today, so that's why I you know what I mean. I just came straight in with it. You know what I mean? Been watching the game. Hey, shout out to the motherfucking Bears, man. Shout out to both the college teams, Miami Hurricanes, man, and Indiana. Y'all put on a great show, man. I've been just sitting back enjoying all this great sports, man, before football season is over. You feel me? So, you know what I mean? We had a great couple of days, man. We got one more day tomorrow, a couple games tomorrow. But yeah, man, them Bears that hey, Soldier Field was out of control tonight. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the Rams, they had a good game today too in Carolina. And in the college games, man, shit, it's just been awesome. It's been awesome, man. It's been as a football fan like I am, you know what I mean, as a sports fan, man, this is one of the great weekends. Lakers did lose, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucking Lakers, man. Yeah, so, it wasn't all roses and sunshine and shit, but you know, it's all good, man. So we're gonna tap right into it, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a few things I want to cover tonight. So sit back, man, and let's enjoy the show. You feel me? Enjoy the ride. Get the likes up. You know what I'm saying? Get the cash apps up for sure, for sure. You feel me? Get the cash apps up before you get the likes up on some real shit. But now get the likes up, subscribe to the channel, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me, man, and we finna get right to it. You feel me? So it's been a lot of stuff going on in the landscape of politics and news, man. It's so many stories I want to get to. So let me see what we got here, man. Let me see what we got here. Okay, let's do this. Let's hop over here real quick, man, and see what's going on IG. You feel me? Let me put this up to the screen for y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in with me, man. We're gonna check out some of this news that's been going on, man, and see what it's all about. What we got here, man? What do I want to go first with this, man? So Trump says he's not interested in healthcare as premium skyrocket. Man, I was watching this. I thought this was funny as hell, man. So hey, hey, listen. I mean, that kind of pretty much says it right there, man. I think this man is definitely focused on the wrong things. I don't think he's out to help the American people one bit. He's out to profit off the American people and lie and cheat the American people while he enriches himself and his cronies and the 1%, all the multi-billion-dollar media companies that support them and all that, man. So doing things for the average American. I mean, when I saw this administration during the shutdown arguing in the Supreme Court not to have to pay like benefits, food stamps to needy families, man, that let you know right there, bro. Like I don't give a fuck what come out of a person's mouth. It's what your agenda. You know what I'm saying? What are you fighting for? What you know what I'm saying? What are you trying to pull off out the hat? And does that benefit me and mine? Or do it benefit just you and yours? Motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I look at this clown, man. And that's how I look at his agenda. And unfortunately, that's how I've had to look at his supporters, man. I mean, I got some cool, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say cool. I got some Republican and MAGA individuals that are in the contact list. I'll say, you know what I mean. I've had to disassociate myself, man, from a lot of these January 6 types, and you know what I'm saying, these fringe right wing fringe types, because again, that's not how I see this country, man. And I don't think that's how the people of this country see this country. So it's a lot of things, man, that I'm gonna try to bring to y'all's attention. But I just thought this was kind of funny, man. We'll play this one more time and let's read some of the captions. So look, the first caption says, why millions of Americans facing a spike in healthcare costs. Health insurance premium spike imminent as tax credits enhancements set to expire. A state of crisis. Record number of Americans are pessimistic about the U.S. healthcare system. Nearly half of Americans worry they can't afford healthcare based on this Axios survey. You know what I'm saying? Healthcare insurance premium costs will more than double for millions of Americans unless Congress acts. You know what I mean? I actually think that they did some action the other day, man, to extend the subsidies like 3 years. So I salute the Congress, man, because this man wasn't gonna get that shit done. You feel me? He gonna just try to put his name on the check just like he did with the damn stimulus during COVID. You know what I'm saying? But he's not gonna orchestrate or negotiate no type of deal for the people. And that's a fact. He's just gonna keep using y'all and grifting. And for those that buy into that shit, send some of that bread over this way. You know what I'm saying? Support this platform, baby, because I'm gonna give you a lot more information. I'm gonna give you news that you can use and apply to your motherfucking life, man. And so, I'm gonna leave that right there. But I thought that shit was kind of funny, man. What else we got here, man? So yeah, so around the world, globally, man, I'm kind of noticing that, a lot of the actions that this administration is taking, around the world is not really even being celebrated like that. Like you would see, a lot of these MAGA individuals here in America, right? And so this says the U.S. national anthem is loudly booed in Australia. Trump has turned America into a global embarrassment. They booing us, man. They booing us, man. You know what I'm saying? The actions of this orange clown, they booing us all over the world, bro. Some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Straight bullshit, bro. What else we got here, man? So listen, bro. You know what? I'm gonna just let y'all dive in on this, man. I'm not even gonna get this no intro, man. I'm gonna just let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this shit. So got two protesters standing up for ICE against basically the rest of the world. And let's just tap in with this, man. This is behind, this is in Minneapolis. People demanding justice for Renee Nicole Good, that was fatally shot by an ICE agent. And you got two protesters that are going against the grain here. One guy with a bullhorn. I'm assuming that's his wife. Hope it's not, but I mean, she riding with him super hard, man. So it got to be. You know what I'm saying? Let's check in with this, man. Sorry, sons of bitches. Somebody hit him with a snowball. Somebody hit him with a snowball. So they are trying to forcibly remove this guy because he's on the wrong side of the fucking protest. He's calling for backup. I don't know why the backup wouldn't have been there with him in the first place, but to intimidate us in our country. The storm is here. When we comes, one, we go all. No. The storm is here. You know what I'm saying? We go one, we come all. Now, this guy seems to be on the other side of the protesters that are protesting for Renee Nicole Good. And he seems to be having the back of the ICE agents. And so, yeah, let's listen to a little bit more of this. Oh, well, that's the end of that. Shit. I just thought that was kind of funny, man. So it is people that is taking both sides, man. What side do y'all stand on, man? Let me know in the comments, man. Are you on the side of Miss Good, or are you on the side of the ICE agents, man? Or are you in the middle, still trying to determine what that video actually shows? There's some people, but that's probably still kind of on the fence about what the video shows. So yeah, let me know in the comments, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram. I'm on all that, man. Let me know. Subscribe to the channel, man. Keep the likes going. And so let's see what else we got here, man. Let's get back into this. So it's been a bunch of protests going on, man. I want to show some of the protests as well that's been going on. But before I go there, man, before I go there, I want y'all to know, bro. I just found a motherfucking hero, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just found a new motherfucking hero. You know what I'm saying? OG, Vietnam veteran, puts ICE agents to shame. This is my guy right here. This is my motherfucking guy right here, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is my motherfucking guy right here. Let's go. OG ain't fucking around. Let's go, man. His hat say Vietnam veteran. You know what I'm saying? And he on a play ass coat in the snow. You feel me? A play, he got that mink on, that chinchilla. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, this is my motherfucking hero right here, man. You know what I'm saying? OG then stepped out to the protest and he letting ICE know what's on his motherfucking mind, man. You stand there and sanction this bullshit and they kill the woman. They're ruining businesses that have been here for generations. They're fucking up this community. Look at that coat, man. Look at that motherfucking coat, man. Hey, put in the comments What kind of coat OG got on right now? He out there giving Ice a piece of his motherfucking mind, man. And he ain't playing. He's standing on all business, all 10, and he waiting on somebody to come his way with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going for that shit today, bro. OG is not playing, man. Vietnam veteran puts Ice to shame. Let's go.
You can go home safe, but no, you're here to terrorize this city. A bunch of bitches if I've ever seen a bunch. And I'm telling you to your face. And if you don't like it, fuck you.
OG said, if you don't like it, fuck you, nigga. I'm telling you to your face, bruh. Let's run that back. Oh, we got it. OG, let's run OG back.
That you fucked up. You stand there and sanction this bullshit, and they kill a woman. They're ruining businesses that have been here for generations. They're fucking up this community. You can go home safe, but no, you're here to terrorize this city. A bunch of bitches if I've ever seen a bunch. And I'm telling you to your face, and if you don't like it, fuck you.
Let's go, OG. Let's go, OG. Hey, let's go, OG. Hey, let me know in the comments, man, if y'all want me to turn that shit into a drop, man. Hey, I think, this might be my first motherfucking drop right here. OG is not fucking around, man. OG is not fucking around at all, bruh. At all, bruh. Matter of fact, bruh. Look, bruh. Look, listen. This is how we about to do this shit. We finna give OG the floor. We finna give OG the floor. Let's go.
That you fucked up. You said this bullshit. Kill a woman. They're ruining businesses that have been here for generations.
Vietnam veteran
They're fucking up this community.
giving his opinion.
You can go home safe, but no, you're here to terrorize this city. A bunch of bitches if I've ever seen a bunch. And I'm telling you to your face.
Let's go.
If you don't like it, fuck you.
Let's go, OG. Let's go, OG. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this program, hold on, let me put myself on the big screen. This program fully supports the words, the sentiment, the rhetoric, the wardrobe, the service of this OG right here, man. Salute to you, OG. Salute to you, OG. You know what I'm saying? Standing on all business, standing on all 10 all day long. OG is not fucking around. And OG actually gave a interview to the news. And I'm actually I'm gonna play that a little bit later for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But he gave an interview to the news as to why he did this interview and, you know, what was his motivations behind some of the things that he said. And so I'm gonna play that for y'all a little bit later. But OG standing on all 10 ain't gonna bend all day long. Same old motherfucking song. Man, OG ain't playing with y'all today, man. Hey, this show supports everything OG just said and everything OG standing on right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave it at that, man. What else we got up here, man? Let me see what we got up here. Hold on. Let me take this down real quick. But yeah. It's a lot of shit going on in the world today, man. It's a lot of shit going on in the world today. Speaking of these ICE agents, man, there's been a whole lot of protests going on. Let me show y'all a little bit of the protest that's been going on due to the shooting that happened in Minneapolis, man. Let's see, we got here, man. We got a No Kings protest that have popped up. You know what I mean? No Kings protest popping up. You know what I'm saying? They out there in full effect. That's Michigan Avenue toward Trump Tower. Michigan Avenue toward Trump Tower. They protesting over out that way. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's see where else we protesting at, man. Residents of Milwaukee, they out there doing their thing. You know, Milwaukee out there doing their thing. They calling for Trump to be removed. You know what I mean? Based on what this post say. Let me know in the comments, man, how y'all feel about that. Y'all think Trump should be removed from office, or y'all think he doing a good job? Leave it in the comments, man. You know what I'm saying? All you TikTok warriors, keep the messages coming. Hey, y'all see the bottom of the screen? Please feel free to hate on me. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like what I'm saying, you think what my perspective is a bunch of bullshit, send me a comment, man. Let me know what's on your mind, man. I'm right here, man. I ain't going nowhere. I'm on multiple platforms. You know what I'm saying? Please feel free to hate on me, my nigga, all day long. You feel me? Because I ain't going nowhere. And I'm going to keep bringing this to y'all the way it got to be brought to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all the words. Fuck all the what somebody telling you, bro. I'm about facts, and I'm about showing people, you know what I'm saying, what there is to show. You know, feel me? You make your own decisions, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we gonna keep it on this channel, man. I got my perspective. I stand where I stand, but everybody's perspective is welcome. You know what I'm saying? And you know, hopefully we can come to some dialogue and some agreement. But if we can't, I stand where OG stand. Y'all a bunch of bitches, and you heard it from me. And I hope you can see through the thick ass glasses y'all been fucking up. And that's a fact, man. And that's just where we at with it. I stand with OG on everything he said, man. And this is why. You know what I'm saying? This is why right here, man. This is why. This is why. DoorDash driver runs into customer's home after being followed by ICE.
That's fine, but I don't want to open the door if they don't have a warrant. Because this was my DoorDash lady. I don't even know the.
My DoorDash lady ran into my house as ICE tried to capture him. This is where we at in America. This is where we at. Nigga can't even get a motherfucking DoorDash. I call to order my shit up. You know what I'm saying? Give me a little In-N-Out burger, a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Where y'all like to eat at, man? You know what I mean? I like that good shit, man. Give me some motherfucking some scrimps. You know what I'm saying? Give me some scrimps somewhere. You know what I mean? Out here, you know what I mean? The Mexican food is big, man. You get kind of inside of it, get you some grilled tacos, man. Hey, put in the comments what y'all eating on, some barbecue. DoorDash, all that shit. But instead of me getting my food, a motherfucker chase ICE agent. A motherfucker chase a immigrant into my house. A damn ICE agent. So how would y'all feel about that? Like that's the sentiment I sometimes put myself in these situations, and I'll be like, damn, bro, if that happened to me, if that happened on my block, if that happened in my neighborhood, I wouldn't be okay with that. You know what I mean? I make light of these situations, and I try to bring a little humor to it, a little entertainment to it. But at the end of the day, these are very real situations. They're very serious situations, and you know they affect people's lives in many different ways. And so I think it's always important to illustrate that, and you know not let them feed you, you know, a one-sided narrative. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue this.
She's bringing my house. Okay. So scared. Barricade.
So this lady's scared. She's scared of the federal agents. Think about that. The whole premise behind all this was supposed to be, you know, we're deporting people that have criminal records, right? But this lady is afraid not of the DoorDash individual. She let the DoorDash individual into the house. Probably because she had that DoorDash, you know what I'm saying? But she let the DoorDash motherfucker in the house. She's scared of the ICE agent and what they doing to the DoorDash motherfucker. Is that the kind of America y'all trying to live in, man? That's not the kind of America I'm trying to live in. That's not even the kind of America that I want to support. Like straight up. And you don't like what I gotta say? OG already told you what you could do. But I'm just keeping it real. Like this ain't the kind of shit I support. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to talk about criminals? I'll give you that all day. Y'all gonna catch criminals and deport them? I don't think anybody on the left, in the middle, has a big problem with that. How you do it, making sure that it's legal and lawful, most definitely is important. But aside from that, I don't think anybody, you know, that is a progressive, that's a liberal, that's a Democrat, that's an independent, would disagree with that. But how you do it and the way that you go about doing it, that's important. That's important. We looking like a fucking third world country right now, man. I'm gonna just flat out say it. Bridges is fucked up. Roads is fucked up. We got ICE chasing motherfuckers around. We got way bigger problems and shit in this country. Like way bigger problems in this country than you know what I mean, chasing immigrants around. And again, statistics show that the Obama administration and the Biden administration deported more people than Donald Trump. They just did it lawfully and quietly, and they wasn't trying to make a big spectacle out of it. And that's the problem that I have with this whole shit is you're making a big spectacle out of it. And now we have a woman dead in Minneapolis, Minnesota. We have, from what I understand, I'm actually going to dive a little bit deeper into this, but I've heard that, there's a couple of other people that have been shot by ICE. I know I'm sure there's one that was recent in Portland, but I think that was more connected to some cartel type of stuff. So, and then, I think there's other couple stories out there. So again, man, that ain't the kind of country I'm trying to live in, man, where ICE is running around thinking that they have full authority in all these states, because they don't, man. You know what I'm saying? Each state kind of has its own penal code, its own jurisdiction. ICE is not going to know that. They federal agents. So, without, it's just a clusterfuck. And I think that's what the Trump administration is trying to create. They trying to create chaos, man. When you create chaos, nobody's looking at the vote. Think about that. When you create chaos, nobody's looking at the cash register. Picture this in your mind, right? Salute to my nigga Just Say No to Scope, man. My nigga Just Say No to Scope, subscribe to his channel. You know what I mean? He do dope content, man. Just Say No to Scope is a platform that I frequent. You know what I'm saying? Chop it up with the homies over there about politics, yada yada. But my man Scope, he always shows, not always, but I mean, a part of his content, he shows like Waffle House fights, right? And he'll show, fights going on in different restaurants and shit. Think about when you in a Waffle House. Or you in a Roscoe's. We got Roscoe's chicken and waffle out here. Salute to Roscoe's, man. Y'all on y'all motherfucking job. I might DoorDash some Roscoe's. Don't chase no motherfucking immigrants to my house if I DoorDash some motherfucking Roscoe's. But think about, if you're in a restaurant, a melee breakout. I mean, who's watching the cash register? You see what I'm saying? And so that, to me, is, I think, the ultimate strategy of this administration at the end of the day. Create enough chaos to where they can loot the vote and rig the game in their favor and take over a whole fucking country like Argentina and try to take over their oil, right? And so I just want people to be vigilant, man, and diligent in they fact finding. You know what I mean? And just search for the truth, man. Don't just listen to what they're telling you out there. You feel me? Like, find the answers, man. And that's why, it's one of the reasons why I actually created this platform, was because there's so much misinformation and disinformation out there that, I feel like I can bring the truth to the forefront. You know what I mean? And I can bring facts to the forefront. And if you think I'm full of shit, put it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? You think I'm off track, off base, out of touch, off script? Holla at me. You know what I'm saying? I'm right here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna message you back. All them TikTok MAGA warriors, they know for sure. You message me, I'm gonna message you back. You tap in with me, I'm gonna tap in with you. Because at the end of the day, we all still Americans, man. And if we can't have positive dialogue about what's going on in this country, then what the fuck are we doing? And what the fuck are we doing? You know what I'm saying? This whole thing was set up for strong debate and vigilant debate. You feel me? Not political violence, not strong arming, not corruption, coercion, none of that. And so, we just got to stay true to what we do, man, and not allow negative forces to turn us against each other, man. We have something beautiful in this country. It ain't always been perfect, and it ain't always been fair. I'll be honest with you. to many groups. Not just the African American community, but to many groups. This country's has been, a long journey. But I think Barack Obama, man, he says some stuff that really I think encapsulated the whole American experience to me, right? And he just said, we trying to make a perfect union, man, and you just strive to be more perfect than last generation. You strive to do better than the ancestors did. You know what I mean? And I think that's kind of you know you can't let the another thing he said that I thought was real dope is you can't let the perfect be the enemy of the good. And I think that's something too that kind of hinders us in a lot of our and a lot of our attempts to try to find common ground or to try to network or to try to put plays together is you want to let the perfect be the enemy of the good. You know what I mean? A great deal is when both people are angry that about the deal. That's the best sign that it's a great deal, because you didn't get what you wanted all the way, I didn't get what I wanted all the way. It's probably a win-win for everybody. You see what I'm saying? And that's how that's how good deals turn out, man. And what we got right now is a bad fucking deal. You know what I'm saying? All you MAGA Trump Republican motherfuckers, y'all fucked us. You know what I'm saying? All you Latinos that voted for Trump, y'all fucked us. All you African Americans that voted for Trump, y'all fucked us. You know what I'm saying? Because Kamala Harris, I doubt, would have had ICE agents around her chasing people, shooting them in the head. I doubt that she would have tried to conquer Argentina and take over all their oil. Those are two things that I'm fairly confident in. I don't know what her administration would have looked like. She could have fucked it all up too. I don't know. But I'm fairly confident that, we wouldn't have a lot of this chaos and a lot of these things going on, man. So that's just my, 30-second take on the whole thing, man. We're going to get back to the show. But yeah, let's continue a little bit with this video, man.
They're looking at everything. They're everywhere. All because they ordered some fucking DoorDash food.
So there's been a lot of American citizens wondering, what is the ICE jurisdiction? What is these border patrol agents? Are they able to detain American citizens? Are they not able to detain American citizens? Y'all put that in my comments, man. Put it in the chat, man. Are the ICE agents allowed to detain American citizens? Because I think that's what we saw in the Minnesota situation. I think that's a point of question that I would definitely be bringing up. Is I don't think that ICE would have that jurisdiction. So put it in the comments for me, man. If you think ICE has if you're an American citizen, does ICE have the authority to detain you once they find out you're an American citizen? Let's continue, man. Get the likes up, get the comments up. Appreciate y'all tapping in, man.
This is scary. Can I just get a warrant? I just want a warrant, man. I got my child in here. This shit happened yesterday, and
Wow. Did you hear what he said? He said the shit happened yesterday. Don't tell me they out here chasing around the DoorDash motherfuckers now, bruh. Bruh said this shit happened yesterday. Nigga ordered another DoorDash that didn't show up, that showed up with a bunch of ICE agents chasing. Like, is that the country I want to live in, bro? That ain't the kind of fucking country I'm trying to live in, bro. And I'm sick and tired of the bullshit. And that's why I created this channel, man. If y'all don't like it, take the words of OG and, shoot me a comment, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me know where you at with this shit.
if I open this door, one, you're not coming in my house. I will give you her. This is deep. They ran for
Wow.
my fucking door.
Wow.
You are
Wow. Wow. So let's unpack that. The DoorDash lady has an ID, a United States ID. The lady that was getting the DoorDash delivery is Native American. If you Native American in the chat, let me know if ICE been harassing y'all. You know what I'm saying? But this lady's pissed off, and as she should be. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my DoorDash person so scared, or my pizza man so scared he running into my house, running from the ICE agents when they an American citizen. That's an American citizen they chasing around. And that's why I'm pissed off about this shit. That's an American citizen. So if they can do that to that DoorDash person, they can do it to you. They can do it to me. And I'm not okay with that.
Come on, just come on. Ma'am, I'm so sorry. I don't want to do this. Come on, come on. I don't know what to do. I'm Native American. This is everything I stand for. What the fuck do I do? I need you to bring up to the colegio. I can't. Don't. No guns. No guns. Anybody. No shooting anybody.
So they sure gave her ass up to the police, man. Or to the ICE agents, I guess I should say. But let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this story, man. Were the ICE agents correct in chasing an American citizen who has an ID that happens to be of a Hispanic descent into somebody else's home, a stranger that just ordered some DoorDash or just hungry and trying to get some motherfucking food? Is that the kind of country y'all want to live in, bro? That's some Gestapo, you know what I'm saying, type shit. You know what I mean? If y'all don't know what the Gestapo is, man, open that good history book or tap it in Google and you'll find out exactly what I'm talking about, man.
I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry. What is your name? What is your name? Let me see. What's your name? Okay, ma'am, the police said I have to let you go. Ma'am.
This is a goddamn shame right here, bro. This is America. So let me know how y'all feel about that story right there, man. Hey, listen. Next story we got. Trump Border Patrol ambushes high schoolers in Minneapolis. See what this all about. Get the likes up, get the comments up. The remix with Cali Dre. Let's go. So, the NPR report says Trump strips schools and churches of immigration enforcement protections. Let me know in the comments if that's true. So as you can see, ICE agents spraying protesters with, I don't know what it is. It looks like mace, tear gas. But this is at a high school. These are high schoolers. So not only do we got ICE chasing our DoorDash lady, who's an American fucking citizen, we got them bum rushing the high schools. Is this the kind of country y'all trying to live in, man? Let me know in the comments. Do you support this ICE aggressive action that they doing all over the country to American citizens, to high schoolers? Let me know in the comments, man. Tap in with me. We're going to keep it moving, man. What else we got here? Oh, you know what? I just want to put this up, man. Ringleader of $250 million Minnesota welfare fraud scandal ordered by judge to forfeit Porsche and luxury goods. So when you hear people leaning on the right Talking about all the Somalis and all the Somalis. The ringleader of the Minnesota fraud case is this woman right here. I believe her name is Amy Bach. She don't look Somali to me. But that's the narrative that's being spun. And that's what I try to separate myself from the bullshit, right? And I know what I know, I hear what I hear, and I see what I see. And there's been a heavy narrative about fraud and Somalis and Somali fraud. But if you really research the backstory, and if you really look at how this whole thing unfolded, you will see that the ringleader of the $250 million Minnesota welfare fraud scandal, which has actually expanded to probably a little bit more than 250 M's, is this woman right here, Amy Bach. And she don't look Somali to me. So y'all got to ask yourself, man, why these narratives being spun? Why are, things twisted and misinformation given? Why are they attacking people of color? Why are they chasing immigrants? Why do we just go and drop bombs in Argentina and try to take over all their oil? Let me know in the comments what y'all think, man. But I just wanted to put that up there. Let's get off of this, man. Let's get off of this. Let me take this off the stage real quick. But yeah, that's why I'm very much pissed off in a lot of the things that I see in this country, man, because, we have the potential to be as great as we want to be, right? But that depends on each and every one of us, man, doing our part. This is a participation sport. Politics is a participation sport. When you don't participate, the forces that you don't want to win usually win. And so, your vote matters, your money matters, man. Your dollar matters. Where you spend it and where you dispense that vote, has consequences. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into some other news, man. I want to tap into a few other stories, man. We'll get back to politics in a minute, man. All this Trump shit going on, all this ICE shit going on. But it's been a lot of other stories that's been popping off that I actually been wanting to talk about, man. And so yeah, well, where we gonna go first, man? Where we gonna go first with this thing? Okay, yeah, let's go right here. Let's go right here, man. So they had a sneaker convention. You know what I'm saying? Sneaker Con. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Sneaker Con, but they had a sneaker convention, man. And what is that? Get the likes up, get the cash apps up. Had a sneaker convention, man. And this brother right here most definitely showed his motherfucking ass. You feel me? Check this out, man. Let me know how y'all feel about this fit right here. You feel me? Let me know how y'all feel about this fit right here, man.
We at SneakerCon. You see what's on foot. Clear 11s, whole aquarium in there. Look at the baby swimming.
Oh, that's insane.
Little baby sharks chilling. Same thing in the jacket. Reef running through the sleeves.
Okay. Hold up. Hey, he out there stunting though. He's stunting though. He's stunting though. You feel me? Let me know in the comments how y'all feel about that. And then had goldfish in his motherfucking shoes, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Let me hold on. That wasn't even goldfish. Them was sharks. I think he had baby sharks in them joints, man. And let me put this back up here, man. And y'all tell me, you know what I mean? How y'all feeling about this right here, man? How y'all feeling about this?
We at SneakerCon. You see what's on foot. Clear 11s, whole aquarium in there. Look at the baby swimming.
Clear 11s, whole aquarium in there. Y'all know about that. Clear 11s with the whole aquarium. Is this AI? Let me know if this is some AI bullshit. You know what I'm saying? AI be fucking with me, man. I don't know if it's AI or if it ain't AI. Put in the comments, man. If y'all let me know if this is AI right here, bro.
You see what's on foot. Clear 11s, whole aquarium in there. Look at the baby swimming.
Oh, that's
Little
goldfish in
baby
his
sharks
shoes,
chilling.
man.
Same thing in the jacket. Reef running through the sleeves.
Reef running through the motherfucking sleeves, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I thought that was some cool shit right there, man. But let me know if that's AI. It might be some AI bullshit, bro. I don't know. These days, bro, it'd be kind of hard to tell what's going on and shit. But Yeah, if y'all think that was some AI bullshit, let me know, man. What else we got, man? What else we got here? Get the likes up. Get the cash apps up for sure, man. I appreciate y'all for supporting the channel and tapping in with me. What else we gonna do here, man? Let me see what else we got for y'all. Okay. Let's look at this right here, man. Let's look at this right here. This is a story that I most definitely been wanting to bring to y'all, man. Let me find it real quick. Get the likes up, man. Get the comments up. Get the cash apps up for sure, man. Where we at here, man? Where we at here? Give me 1 second, fam. Give me 1 second. Oh, here we go. 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 Let's go. So the title of this story says Enormous Black Bear Finally Evicted from an Altadena Home. Altadena out here in California, man. Enormous Black Bear Finally Evicted from Altadena Home. What the fuck is going on there, bro? Let's check it out, man. Let's check it out. Get the likes up, get the comments up, get the cash apps up, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. This the remix with Cali Dre. You feel me? Let's go.
Now at 1, after more than a month under an Altadena home, a California black bear is packing its bags and looking for a new place. Good afternoon. This is the KTLA 5 News at 1. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Lou Parker. That 550-pound unwanted house guest is out the door, much to the relief of one happy Altadena resident.
KTLA 5's Jillian Smuckler joining us live now with exclusive details on how that bear was finally convinced to seek greener pastures. Jillian.
Hi, Glenn and Lou. Yeah, we've been following this case. It is a case. I mean, there's been so many different agencies involved. This has been happening for over a month. You just mentioned it. That 550 black bear just, under the house, living its best life. But not for Ken Johnson. It's been a struggle for him. We've showed you all the different ways he tried to get it out. The state even came and tried to get it out several times and were unsuccessful. But I can happily report we were waiting for this day to come for a while now. That bear no longer under the house. So here to explain what happened to the bear, why did it finally leave? Ken Johnson, the man of the hour. This is like your late Christmas gift, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's good news.
Are you relieved, first and foremost?
Yes, I'm relieved. No more banging under the house and smelling.
Damn, y'all
him
couldn't
and
even fucking hear
wondering
me,
what's-
bruh. Had the mic muted. Get the likes up, man. Get the cash apps up, man. A bear living under this man's house finally got evicted. I wonder how the fuck did he evict him, bro? Did he serve him with some papers, bro? Did he put a bear trap out there, bro? How the fuck? How in the fuck does a bear end up living under your motherfucking house, bro? That's a big ass bear right there, bro. What kind of bear is that? Put that shit in the chat. Is it a grizzly? Is it a koala bear? What kind of fucking bear is that, bro? Smokey the bear? Like what kind of fucking bear is that, bro? How the fuck does a bear live up under your spot? Shit. Let's find out, man. Let's find out what old boy talking about.
Yes, I'm relieved. No more banging under the house and smelling him and wondering what's going on under there.
I mean, it was over a month of him living under there. It's not like it was a short time.
Hold the fuck up. I know she did not say that bear, that big ass bear that we just looked at right here, was living under this man's house for no month. There ain't no, bruh. There's no way in hell, bruh. There's no way in hell. Is this AI? Let me know if this is some AI bullshit, bruh. This big ass bear was living under this man's house for a month. Motherfucker said he was tired of smelling it. Hey, put it in the comments, man. If you came home and there's a big ass bear popping out your shit looking like this, you gonna let him sit there for a month? Man, I'm about to go find somewhere else to stay for a while. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Big ass bear pop up out my shit. He can have that motherfucker, bro. We gonna call the animal rights motherfuckers, let them take care of it. I'm going to the telly, bro. I'm going to get a fresh, crisp hotel, you know what I'm saying, with some room service, a little bottle service, and probably some other type of services, you know what I'm saying? But, hey, shit, This is unbelievable, bro. This is a big ass motherfucking bear, bro. How was this bear living in this man's house for a month?
The hour. This is like your late Christmas gift, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It's good news.
Are you relieved, first and foremost?
Yes, I'm relieved. No more banging under the house and smelling him and wondering what's going on under there.
I mean, it was over a month of him living under there. It's not like it was a short time. Tell the viewers, I know everyone's probably itching to know, how did you finally get him out of here?
Well, there was an organization called the Bear League from Lake Tahoe that contacted me and said, we can get the bear out for you, and it won't cost you anything. So they flew down here and they got him out.
And how did they get him out exactly?
Well, it was sort of the same methods that Fish and Wildlife used. They used paintball guns and just got him irritated until he wanted to come out.
Now, it's baffling to me because,
Look at that bear,
we
bruh.
were here
Look
when
at
the
that
state
shit.
agency came and they did their tactics. They were here for a while. They weren't able to do it. And then, of course, they were told by the top dogs in Sacramento to pull away and end that. But this time, these guys came in here, and by the time they went in the crawl space, they were in and out of here, and so was the bear in 10 minutes. What were you processing when all of this happened, watching that and watching that bear finally leave?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it was so fast because it seemed like Fish and Wildlife was here for about an hour and a half and then couldn't complete the job because of the call from Sacramento. And these guys went in, they crawled in behind him.
Get the likes
and
up.
Boom,
Get the
he was
cash
out.
apps up.
I couldn't even get video of it.
Were you relieved? Were you...
So this big ass bear was living under this man's house for a month. I don't know how the fuck he did it, bruh. He didn't look like he was fazed by that motherfucker. He wasn't even tripping. I'd have been smooth the fuck up out of there, bruh. Hey, put in the comments, let me know if y'all would live in a house with a bear for a month. This big ass bear right here. This big ass bear show up at your house living up under your shit. Are you still gonna be there? Got me fucked up. Not me. Not me. You know what I'm talking about?
nervous about where's the bear going? I mean, what was that thought process looking like?
Oh yeah, when he first popped his head out and he was struggling, I could see my gas main twisting, and the first thing was like, I forgot how big he was. And just coming out, this mass, and then moving so quickly, you really forget about that when you just see his cute face. You know, he's massive and
His
he's
cute
destructive.
face. Motherfucker, that's a killer right there. Motherfucker talk about his cute face. That's a motherfucking killer right there, bro. He will rip your ass into shreds. Run, white man, run. But he ain't gonna run. Motherfucker lived with him for a month. Shit, he ain't tripping. He goddamn house gas. He might as well throw some Dos Equis down there and a couple of motherfucking what you call them, the honey bear bee little beekeeping joints. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Throw him some porridge or some shit. Throw him some leaves down there. Nigga, you living with the nigga now, bro. You might as well pay rent. You know what I'm saying? A month? How many of y'all would live with this big ass bear for a month? Like that shit out of control to me, bro. That's some white people shit. Like that's some white people shit. Just what it is, bro.
And he's big and he can run.
And so for anyone who doesn't know, the Bear League is a nonprofit and they specialize in this all the time. They're from Lake Tahoe. They flew down here, and basically what they do, their job is to educate the public, teach them how to coexist with the bears, because their main goal is to prevent these bears from being euthanized by, someone who's really upset that they're under the home. So that's exactly what they did. For anyone who's upset about it or worried about the bear, what can you tell them about the process, how they went about it, and, just that bear was able to run away on its own. It looked like he was unharmed.
Oh yeah, the bear was unharmed. I mean, these are the same paintball guns that humans use for recreation. And, he's
Look
a
at
big,
this
tough
shit.
bear. It's not going to hurt
Look
him
at
like
this
that.
shit.
He's fine.
He's fine. In fact, he left. Here's the new breaking news, because the story just never seems to end. This is really, we need a Hollywood movie right here. The bear came back last night, you guys.
The
After all
motherfucking bear
this,
came back,
the
bruh.
bear leaves.
The motherfucking bear has returned. They can't get rid of this motherfucker. The motherfucking bear then came back. He ain't going nowhere. He like, fuck y'all. I've been here for a month. He on some squatter shit. This bear on some motherfucking squatter shit, bruh. Get the likes up, man. Get the cash apps out. Some of this shit just be unbelievable, bro. Let me know if this shit AI, bro. I gotta ask that on goddamn every video, nigga. Let me know if this shit AI or not. Put it in the comments, man.
In returns, you're looking at the video now of him walking back up. The good news, though, is right after he left the first time, you boarded it up and you put a mat on it that basically gives him a little bit of a shock to leave. And that was supposed to work, and it did work last night.
Yeah, the Bear League loaned me a couple of these bear mats because they said he could just rip that plywood, that temporary plywood that's only a temporary fix. And they left those mats there. And it's a typical thing on an electric fence for cattle and things like that. It just gives them an uncomfortable shock. And he stepped on it, was about to rip it open, and then he got that little surprise and took off.
He booked it, and then you actually filmed video of him right outside your den, looking, it seems like right through the glass, right into your eyes. Were you freaking out in that moment? I mean, he could possibly break through it, I guess, but what were your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm always thinking that when he's out there and sniffing around. He was at my bedroom door, and then he came right up to the den window, and Boo jumped up on the table, and he said,
so they put the shock mat out there on this motherfucker. They put the shock mat out there on his ass. And shit, I don't even know how you gonna get rid of that. They might have to tranquilize this bear and take him to greener pastures. You know what I'm saying? Put him where bears is supposed to be, because I don't think bears are supposed to be running through motherfuckers' neighborhoods. Altadena is pretty forestry. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of green. A lot of green trees and all kind of shit that a bear's environment would look like. But it's also houses and people over there too, bro. And as you can see. Shit, the bear was chilling for a month. He didn't have a problem with the shit. So, let's go.
Boo is a cat, by the way, if you weren't aware.
Yeah. So my cat Boo growled at him, and he just kind of went on his way.
So right now.
So Boo ass is the reason the bear done went on his way. You hear how this motherfucker trying to spin this story, bro? So Boo, his motherfucking cat, is the reason why the bear ain't coming back. Shit, shout out to Boo, I guess. Shout out to motherfucking Boo, bro.
It is okay. We don't know where the bear is, right? We do know it's not under your house, which is definitely a relief. But what we also know is that when he was under the house, he caused a lot of damage. You actually turned off your gas Christmas Eve. You've been not showering in a shower, but using, obviously the hot water and just giving yourself a sponge bath. What do you want people to know about the damage caused, and what do you hope changes after all of this is over?
Wow, yeah, there's a lot of damage under there. The ducting is all ripped up. He stepped on the gas lines and untwisted it from the meter. So I have to call somebody to come out and check that everything's okay after strapping the lines back up.
All right, enough of that shit. That story was kind of unbelievable to me, bro. I wanted to bring that to y'all, man. That shit was crazy right there, bro. You know what I mean? That's one of those where some shit in life just be unbelievable, bro. And then that's one of those. This motherfucker lived with a bear for a whole month. For a whole month. Let me know in the comments, man. If y'all come home and there's a bear living under your motherfucking house, are you living in that motherfucker too? I would have to say I'm not, bro. Like, I'm not fucking with no bears, no wildlife, no coyotes, none of that shit. You can keep all that shit. You know what I'm saying? What else we got here, man? Get the likes up, man. Get the comments up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of, seeing what's out here on the news, man. I had a few stories I wanted to tap in with. Let me see where we gonna go next here, man. Give me 1 second, man. Get the likes up. Get the comments up. Let me know where y'all tapping in from too, man. Let me know what city, what state, you know what I'm saying? Let me know if y'all support this ICE shit or if y'all don't, you feel me? And yeah, man, shit. That's an unbelievable story right there, man. The whole bear shit. That shit unbelievable, bruh. But we're gonna move right along here, man. Here's another story I wanted to bring to y'all, bruh. So this I grew up watching wrestling, man, and I was a big wrestling fan when I was young, man. Big wrestling fan. Got into fights and shit. Was fighting my auntie. She told me wrestling was fake one day. And I tried to windmill her. Gave her the old fashioned windmill treatment, nigga. You know how I'm about 6 years old, windmilling the shit out of her, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So this story right here, if you was tapped into wrestling as a youngster like I was, man, this story right here is kind of interesting. So it says Ted DiBiase Jr. portrayed differently by defense prosecution. And I'm like, Ted DiBiase, the $1 million man, Ted DiBiase? This the $1 million man's son. Let me know in the comments if y'all watched wrestling back in the day, man. You know what I'm saying? I was a huge wrestling fan, but this story just kind of caught my attention. Let's tap in and see what's going on with Ted DiBiase Jr., man. Get the likes up, get the comments up. This is the remix with Cali Dre. Let's go.
Took the stand today in the federal fraud and embezzlement trial of former pro wrestler Ted DiBiase Jr. 16 WAPT's Ross Adams live at the federal courthouse tonight. And Ross, you were inside the courtroom today. What came out of today's proceedings?
Prosecutors told the jury in opening statements this morning that the real villain in this investigation is John Davis, the former director of the State Department of Human Services, described as a lonely middle-aged man with no friends who became enamored with the, quote, quasi-celebrity DiBiase brothers, including Teddy DiBiase Jr., who allegedly embezzled some $2.9 million in Mississippi federal welfare funds.
I done fucked up. My mic was muted. Get the likes up. Get the comments up for your boy, man. Ted DiBiase Jr. was a part of that Mississippi welfare fraud. I think it was another big name tied to that. Big name football player, right? Let me know in the comments if y'all know who I'm talking about. It's a big name football player that was also tied to the Mississippi welfare fraud. Let's go. Ted DiBiase Jr. I guess he wrapped up in this shit too. Get the likes up.
He called your son a con man. What do you think of that? $1 million man Ted DiBiase Sr. leaving the federal courthouse after...
That's the $1 million man Ted DiBiase right there. If you watch wrestling back in the day, WWE, WWF, you know what I'm saying? The $1 million man, you know, he was a spotlight wrestler, man. I think he came with the $1 million belt. He had his own motherfucking belt. Diamond out dollar sign belt, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, hey, that motherfucker was called though. I don't know if it was rhinestones, gemstones. I don't know what the fuck it was. That motherfucker was sparkling. It was shining. It was blinging. You know what I'm saying? But it's the $1 million man, Ted DiBiase, his son, caught up in the Mississippi welfare fraud case, man. Let's see what this all about.
Prosecutors described his son, Ted DiBiase Jr., as a greedy con man who took advantage of people to fund his lavish lifestyle. That description came from an assistant U.S. attorney to the...
Hold up. So the $1 million man ain't got no millions? Oh, man, let me know in the comments, do the $1 million man really got them M's? It say right here, DiBiase Jr. was frauding and getting over on motherfuckers to support that lifestyle, man. Ted DiBiase, what the fuck going on over there, man?
Jury Wednesday hearing the case against the younger DiBiase, a former professional wrestler on trial for conspiracy, wire fraud, and money laundering. DiBiase is accused of embezzling $2.9 million in federal TANF welfare funds through
2.9 M's. Damn, Mississippi was handing out bread, bruh. I think the quarterback I was talking about was Brett Favre. Let me know in the comments, is Brett Favre mixed up in this Mississippi welfare fraud scandal? I think I remember reading something back in the day about that, man. But they got Ted DiBiase Jr. ass in here, the $1 million man. I think he had Virgil. Y'all listen. Ted DiBiase used to have this a black driver named Virgil, carrying his briefcase full of money, carrying the $1 million belt in a briefcase. I think Virgil ended up becoming a wrestler too, bro. Man, I go deep with this shit, man. Nobody want to match me on this WWE shit, man. Listen, I go deep with this, man. I go way back, man. I go way back with this shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
sham contract. He was supposed to take the money to deal with issues like addressing inner city youth and identifying food pantries in North Mississippi instead of doing the work.
So he's supposed to be hooking up the food pantries and addressing motherfuckers starving out there. And this motherfucker that ran off with the bread. Ted DiBiase Jr., man, the $1 million man's son, caught up in a fraud case.
Prosecutors say DiBiase used the money to buy cars, a boat, go on vacation, fund a $700,000 investment account, and purchase a $1.5 million home in the Reunion subdivision in Madison.
Some bitch. SOB. Some bitch. Ted DiBiase Jr., man. 700 bands in an investment account, 1.5 on a house. Stunning. Out of control. On some fraud shit. I'll be damned, man.
Madison County. In opening statements, the defense told the jury the real con man is John Davis, former director of the Mississippi Department of Human Services. Scott Gilbert says Davis manipulated every person he came in contact with. He told the jury DiBiase turned down the first contract Davis offered him, and that if he didn't fulfill the terms of the contract, he had every intention of doing so. Jackson.
$1 million man's son, Ted DiBiase, man, caught up in a fraud case, caught up in the Mississippi welfare fraud case. I think Brett Favre was also caught up in that same incident. And so, yeah, they done got Ted DiBiase's son ass through, man. Shit out of control, bro.
Mayor John Horn was in the state Senate when the TANF scandal was first exposed almost 6 years ago.
A TANF money that comes from the federal government comes in the form of a block grant. It has a lot of flexibility to it, but I think that is what made it possible to create an environment for abuse to take place.
How the fuck I get one of them block
grants? The defense told the jury that...
Yo, let me know in the comments, man. How the fuck I get one of them block grants, man? The remix with Kelly Dre, we need one of them block grants. You know what I'm saying? Because right now we are sponsored by nobody. Let me know in the comments, man.
DiBiase did nothing wrong. They said he never lied or submitted any false documents. They say this case may look unpleasant, but they say what happened here is not a crime. Reporting live from the federal courthouse in downtown Ross Adams, 16.
It's not a crime. It's not a crime. Hold the fuck on. That's actually what they arguing, that this was not a crime? Some bitch. 700 bands in an investment account. 1.5 on a house. Off the Mississippi welfare program. And they went in court and offered that and argued that this was not fraud. I'll be damned, bro. I'll be damned. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna stay connected to that for sure. Cause I definitely myself, for my own interest, I want to know where the fuck that's going. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna keep it moving, man. I got a few more stories I'm gonna get to, man. Before this whole thing is over. You feel me? Get the likes up. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me to remix with Kelly Dre. You know what I'm saying? Sponsored by nobody. So we need that to change, bro. You know what I'm saying? If y'all know some sponsors, you know what I mean, that want to put some money in my pocket, let me know. You know what I'm saying? We'll work some shit out. You feel me? But I appreciate everybody for tapping in. I appreciate all the comments I've been getting, all the positive response, all the good feedback. Even you motherfucking haters, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, read the bottom of this shit. It say, please feel free to hate on me. And that's some real shit, man. When you ain't got nobody else to hate on, please feel free to hate on me, man. Turn my channel on all day long, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get back to it, man. I got a couple more stories I want to get to before this thing is said and done. Where we going with this thing next, man? What do I want to go with this next, man? Get the likes up, get the cash apps up. Okay. Let's do this. See, I wasn't gonna go here just yet, but I think I am gonna go here. So, damn, it's like I said, man, it's so much shit that be going on in the world. It'd be hard to narrow this shit down. Like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be so hard to narrow this shit down. Actually, you know what? There was a story that I wanted to cover. Where's that story at, man? Where's that story at? Okay, here's one. Oh, here's one right here. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. So it says, woman jumps from window with a knife lodged in her head after a sexual assault. One person arrested. For the sake of that woman, I hope this shit is AI. You know what I'm saying? I hope this shit is AI because that ain't no motherfucking way. Like my nigga Sco say, man, ain't no motherfucking way, bro. I just, that is unbelievable. Woman jumps from window with knife lodged in her head after sexual assault arrest. I'm sorry, after a sexual assault, one arrested. You know what I'm saying? Let's tap in with this and see what's going on, man.
Describing a brutal attack in East Point. Officers say a woman escaped a sexual assault jumping from a window with her children with a knife lodged in her head. East Point police say the suspect stabbed a woman and sexually assaulted her inside of an apartment on Harlan Drive on Thursday morning.
Hold up. This looks like some Atlanta shit. Let me know in the comments if this some Georgia shit. This is some Atlanta shit. I see a Cleveland Avenue up there, bruh. Is this Atlanta? Is this Georgia? Is this Georgia? Georgia? Y'all out of pocket right now with this shit right here, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I'll fuck with Georgia. Salute to Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the A. You feel me? But woman jumps from window with a knife lodged in her head after sexual assault.
Police say she managed to escape, grabbing her two children and jumping out of a window. Police have identified the suspect as Rodriguez Fogel. They say after the assault, he broke into a neighbor's apartment, pulled a knife on a second woman in front of her children, and demanded the keys to her car. Fogel was later found by Dorville police outside of a gas station. He is in jail, facing several charges.
Ain't that a bitch?
A judge has ordered the Fulton County District Attorney.
Oh, okay. Let's go. We could lead right into this, man. Hey, Young Thug's cash and jewelry and cars must be returned. They just came to that conclusion, man. Let's tap in with this.
Officers turn over all the property they seized from Young Thug. The rapper, whose real name is Jeffrey Williams, pleaded guilty to gang, drug, and gun charges. Fox 5's Angelique Proctor has followed this latest development and has the story.
It is happening because the Fulton County District Attorney's Office missed a critical deadline to turn a transcript in. Many local attorneys call it another misstep by this very high-profile office. Let's go to the courtroom. We are talking about luxury items that Young Thug owned and the government seized by civil forfeiture. More than
Young Thug civil forfeiture, all of the assets that they seized from Young Thug, they got to return. ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Deadline for DA's office to return property to rapper Young Thug. ASAP.
$1 million in things like Lamborghinis, Porsches, Mercedes-Benzes, personalized necklaces, and $150,000 in cold cash. Well, according to attorneys we talked to,
$150,000 in cold hard cash, man. Yeah, they gotta run that ASAP.
A lot of rules the government must follow when taking property, and the DA's office simply missed a critical deadline.
That's what you're getting at. He took a plea deal, so why don't they get to keep it? That's not the issue. The issue is you had to have a hearing and prove the connection of this property to criminal activity within a certain amount of time, and you didn't do that.
That office absolutely fumbled this and through disorganization, and I guess they could blame focusing on the criminal matter that took longer to prosecute than any other criminal case in the state of Georgia. Yes, they missed this deadline, and the taxpayers should be deeply upset.
This order comes on the heels of President Trump asking for $6.2 million reimbursed in legal funds. Suffice to say, it has been a tough week for the Fulton County DA.
I'll be there. It's been a tough week for the Fulton County DA, man. Yeah, that's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? They gotta break off Young Thug bread, and Trump trying to get him some bread. So yeah, the A, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all hide your motherfucking bank book, man, because they coming after your shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Get the likes up, get the
Police
comments
are describing
up. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. It's the remix with Callie Dre. You know what I mean? I'm going through a few stories of what's been going on in the world. you know,
Video
it's been a
obtained by
lot,
CNN
a
shows
lot
federal
of
agents wearing
crazy
ice
shit
vests
going on,
chasing-
man. But yeah, I'm trying to bring it all to y'all, man, in a very detail oriented type of way, man. So I definitely appreciate y'all for tapping in. Let me know in the comments where y'all call, you know what I mean, where y'all from, where y'all watching from, where y'all viewing from, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get right to the next story, man. Let's see here. Multiple suspects.
Go to website you love
Multiple suspects wanted in a deadly downtown Phoenix stabbing.
with Wix. For your words,
Detectives are get the comments up, man. Let's check in with this and peep what this is all about. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man.
Searching for suspects after a violent attack near downtown Phoenix. We go to Danielle Miller with what happened and who police are looking for.
Well, good morning, everyone. Here on this edition of Silent Witness, we have a pretty recent case that happened back in December of last year. Sergeant Jennifer Zach here with us with Silent Witness. This was a homicide.
This was a homicide. It was very recent. It happened on Monday, December, what was the date? 15th. It was between about 9:30 and 10 o'clock at night. If you can remember, if anybody was in the area of 1200 North Central, around that time, we are looking for several individuals. There's a woman on a bicycle that we're looking for, and there's also a man that was with her. That night, it appears there was an altercation. Keep in mind, nearby.
So this the motherfucker they looking for right here, bruh. This the motherfucker that they looking for. Multiple suspects, well, one of the motherfuckers, I suppose. Multiple suspects wanted for a downtown deadly Phoenix stabbing.
Is the Burton Bar Library in Margaret T. Hance Park, so if you were in that area. So that night there was an altercation in a courtyard in that area.
So this is the video of the altercation. This is the video of the stabbing that took place in Phoenix downtown. And there's multiple suspects that they're looking for at this point.
And it appears that possibly the woman on the bike may have stabbed the man that we have identified, and I'm going to read this. His name is Jaquay.
So the woman on the bike stabbed the man in the picture. I think they're looking for all their asses, bro.
Jaquay Toysant Dillard, a 29-year-old male. That male did not survive his injuries, and he passed away. So we are looking for individuals.
So I think this right here is the person that got stabbed right here. Because they going down. They going down for the count.
Involved in this altercation or anybody that might have information that will help us solve this case.
And some of the photos we have, that's just what, from surveillance video?
Surveillance video in the area. And again, if you can see part of it, there's several people in a courtyard. So any of those individuals might have some information that would definitely help. And even if you heard it third party, we're still looking for that information. Give us a call at 480-WITNESS or 480-TESTIGO for Spanish. You can remain anonymous and you can be eligible for up to a $2,000 reward.
And something like this, I mean, this is, any crime is serious, but this is a homicide. Like, this needs to be solved.
This is a homicide. This needs to be solved. People want closure. The family wants closure. Detectives want to solve this case, and we want to take somebody possibly dangerous off the roads.
Anything else that we skipped or missed over? Just
no. If you hear or see anything, anytime, give us a call. And if you have any tips on any kind of crime, you're always welcome to remain anonymous and call Silent Witness again at 480-WITNESS or 480-TESTIGO. We also have a website, silentwitness.org.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sergeant. We appreciate it. Once again, I mean, this was a pretty recent case, December 15th, so it is probably fresh on people's minds if anybody was involved or knows any information. So definitely call Silent Witness if you do. We'll send it back to you guys.
That is
About
that.
8:30,
You know
two
what I'm
suspects
saying?
are caught
That's
after
that.
passing.
You got a stabbing in Phoenix, multiple suspects wanted. Shit out of control everywhere, bruh. Shit out of control everywhere. But we finna move forward a little bit. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me, man. Got a couple more stories I want to go over. Let me see what we got here. Get the likes up, get the comments up. Let me know where y'all viewing from. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. Let's do this. Give me 1 second while I put this up on the screen here for y'all. So we're going to go to Baton Rouge, man. We're going to go to Baton Rouge. Yeah, I'm talking about rapper Boosie. Hey, Boosie had a good motherfucking week, man. Boosie had Bo having a good motherfucking week, man. You know what I'm saying? Rapper Boosie avoids jail time in federal gun case. You know what I mean? So let's check in with Boo you know what I mean, and find out what it do.
And Baton Rouge rapper Boosie will not spend any more time in jail after pleading guilty to illegally having a gun in California. Boosie, whose real name is Torrance Hatch, has been sentenced to time served and has to submit to 3 years of supervised release. Hatch was busted in 2023 in San Diego.
Boo got off. Boo got off. Hey, free Boo. You know what I'm saying? Boo got out of there, man. Boo out of there, man. He got a little probation. You know what I'm talking about? Had to, you know what I mean? Had to cop the plea. You know what I mean? But Boo out of there, bro. He gonna avoid jail time. Look like he gonna have to do some probation. And so, hey, salute to Boo, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this wasn't all the way always looking like he was gonna prevail. So let's check in with this, man.
Spend any more time in jail after pleading guilty to illegally having a gun in California. Boosie, whose real name is Torrance Hatch, has been sentenced to time served and has to submit to 3 years of supervised release. Hatch was busted in 2023 in San Diego.
Boo ain't fucking around in that courtroom, is he? You said, look at Boo face. Look at Boo. Boo ain't fucking around in that courtroom, man. Boo ain't fucking around with them people, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. He got over on him this time.
Hatch has been sentenced to time served and has to submit to 3 years of supervised release. Hatch was busted in 2023 in San Diego for being a felon in possession of a gun. He pleaded guilty to the crime in August.
So, Boosie.
As you can see, Lil Durk murder trial got pushed back recently.
Actually, what we talking about? Yeah, Boo. Let me pull that down. Then got off, bruh. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna do no jail time. So he winning, you know what I mean? That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Boo and everything he got going on, man. Actually, you know what? Let's break down a little bit of this, man. We can go into this Lil Durk situation too, man. So FBI forced Lil Durk friend to snitch to avoid serving life after evidence pointed to him. And so we're gonna check out a little bit of this breakdown, man, and see what this is all about, man. FBI forced Lil Durk friend to snitch to avoid serving a life sentence. Let's check out this breakdown and let me know if it's accurate. Put it in the comments if y'all think he full of shit on this or if y'all think he with it. Let's go.
A lot of people is ready for it to start. Shit, I don't know. People ask me all the time, True, you think he gonna win or you think he gonna lose? They know I'm a street reporter, so they ask me this. I'm not sure. You know, when I look at this case.
Yeah, we're going to hear from the streets on this, man. We ain't always going to hear from the local news, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to tap in a little bit everywhere, man. I'm going to go to the streets, you know what I mean? I'm going to be in the boardrooms. I might be in a couple of y'all young ladies' bedrooms in this motherfucker. You never know where the fuck I'm going to pop up. I'm like the State Farm guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to pop up in a lot of different motherfucking places, man. But right now we in the Shy, you know what I'm saying? We tapping in with Truth Teller. He said the FBI forced Lil Durk friend to snitch to avoid serving a life sentence after the evidence pointed to him. So let's check in. He got the whiteboard out and shit. Then got a Sharpie and shit. So let me just let's check this nigga math, man, and see if it's accurate.
You know, I think he got a 50% chance in my opinion. You know, it's things about this case. It's somebody that's involved in this crime that's saying that his ass was involved. Normally when it's somebody involved in a case saying you involved in shit like that, you gotta take the plea. You know, if it's a plea. And I'm saying he was given one. But when I look at Durk case, it's a little different, you know. The last two cases that's similar like this, it's confused me because one beat it and one didn't. That's why I say it's a 50-50. Look at Young Dolph. When Young Dolph murder, they claimed that Govan was behind it. They used him as the person to pay for shit, get a gun, pay the money. He was the mastermind working for CMG. He ended up beating that case and the people that snitched on him got convicted. So that make me think, shit, look, Durk Smirk can beat this.
So, Truth Teller, you know what I'm saying? He in the Shy. He think Durk can beat this. You know what I mean? He think Durk got a 50-50 chance of beating this. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know the evidence of the case. Hopefully he get to a breakdown here pretty soon. Nigga got the whiteboard back there. He got the motherfucking Sharpie in his hand. Nigga, I'm ready for the breakdown, man. So let's see if this nigga give us the breakdown.
And look at Max B, who recently came home. He wasn't even at the murder scene, but somebody said he was involved in it. He pleaded. You know, I'm not sure. When I look at the paperwork, a lot of people don't look at the paperwork. Ain't like people making this shit up. When I look at the paperwork now, this just the feds saying this shit. It could be lies, but when I look at the paperwork, they saying Lil Durk.
There we go. Was
the mastermind. Okay.
Lil Durk was the mastermind. True Teller finna get busy on this whiteboard. We finna check in with True Teller, man, and you know what I mean, see if his math is accurate. You know what I'm saying about this Lil Durk situation. He's saying that the FBI forced Lil Durk's friend to snitch to avoid serving a life sentence after the evidence pointed to him. Let's go.
They saying Smirk was the motherfucking mastermind behind this shit. They saying that he was the money.
So this says Bowman eventually made a stop at the gas station along Beverly Boulevard. Prosecutors said that is when Houston allegedly drove to an alley behind the gas station before letting the hitman out to carry out the shooting.
He was the orchestrator. He was the person that orchestrated this shit, came up with this shit. They saying that Vonnie was the driver.
This True Teller
and
right
he
there.
was the mastermind.
We're gonna do the
behind
math on
it too. He was the one that did all the work. Dirk just paid for and was in the background. Okay?
Shout out to True
Flocka,
Teller.
he was a shooter. Brown Eyes was a shooter. Dee was a shooter. Boogie was the driver. This not.
So basically, True Teller, I was coming to you, my nigga. I thought you was gonna give us some solid shit, man. But I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments, man. Is True Teller on to something with the white boy breakdown, man? You know what I'm saying? He say Lil Durk was the mastermind. He got him circled at the top. You know what I mean? He got Lil Vonnie, he got Flocka, he got B, he got Diddy, he got Boogie. And he also got some other incriminating shit over there on the right that I'm not even gonna read. If you can read it for yourself. But I ain't in to incriminate nobody. So, you know, it is what it is. But we just tapping in with True Teller to get his math and his estimation on what he think is going on. He out there closer to the situation. He got the whiteboard out. He got the Sharpie man. So let's check this motherfucking math and see if it add up.
In my opinion, that's what's in the paperwork. Now, they could be making this shit up because they wasn't there, but this is what they alleged, okay? All right? Don't get mad at me.
Free iPhone 11
Get the likes
for
up, man.
California
Get the
residents.
comments
If
up.
you have CalFresh, Medi-Cal,
Appreciate
or
y'all for
SSI,
tapping in. It's the
you may
remix with
qualify.
Cali Dre.
Plus,
Let's go.
I don't know. When I look at this, I say, damn, if it's somebody in this shit, okay, that's agreeing, because a lot of people say that he in agreement, you know. If this is the truth, then I mean, it's hard to beat a case when it's a motherfucker in the case giving them play-by-play, okay? But
Yeah, that's a fact. It's hard to beat the case when a motherfucker on the end there giving a play-by-play. That is a fact, bruh. It's impossible to beat a case like that. If the feds got an inside man, yo ass is the feds ain't even gonna pull up. They got a 94, 96, 98, 99. I mean, that shit. They got 100% chance of locking your ass up if they show up. If they not gonna show up unless they got the goods on you. You feel me? And you know, I know cats that been through Fed cases. Man, the feds started investigating. They been had your ass 5 years ago doing some shit, pulling off a lick, doing some goofy shit. You ain't think nobody was even watching, bro. And so, you know, we got to see what the feds got on Lil Durk, man. But we finna tap in with True Teller on the whiteboard, check his math on his mathematics, and see if that shit add up, man.
there's things about this, in my opinion. He the one that wanted Lil Pop dead. He the one that wanted Lil Pop gone, in my opinion. He the one that bought all the plane tickets. He the one that bought the plane tickets. If this the motherfucker that bought the plane tickets, this the motherfucker that paid for the rented cars, this the motherfucker who gave them the guns, this the motherfucker who bought the ski mask, this the motherfucker who wanted Von dead.
Wow, True Teller is breaking down a lot of shit right here, bruh. This I think is pertinent information right here. Let me run this back, because True Teller, he's saying a mouthful. I don't know how true this shit is. I'm not in this. I don't fucking know. But this is True Teller version of events. How he see the game, the current state of situation in the Little Durk trial, and where he think this shit going, man.
I don't know. When I look at this, I say, damn, if it's somebody in this shit, okay, that's agreeing, because a lot of people say that he in agreement, you know. If this is the truth, then I mean, it's hard to beat a case when it's a motherfucker in the case giving them play-by-play, okay? But it's things about this, in my opinion. He the one that wanted Lil Pop dead. He the one that wanted Lil Pop gone, in my opinion. He the one that bought all the plane tickets.
So you could see who True Teller pointing to when he say he the one. Let's go.
He the one that bought the plane tickets. If this the motherfucker that bought the plane tickets, this the motherfucker that paid for the rented cars, this the motherfucker who gave them the guns.
So I'm assuming that this is from the court documents, and I'm going to read it to y'all. It said the same day the hitman traveled from Chicago to California, Banks also traveled to California in a private jet with another conspirator, Kevon London, Grant, 28, a.k.a. Cuz, and Vonnie. Later that day, Grant allegedly purchased ski masks for the shooters to use to commit the murder and paid using a credit card in Banks' name. Banks is Lil Durk. For the other co-conspirators of hotel rooms. So they bought hotel rooms using the credit card and ski masks with Lil Durk credit card. That is a very damning piece of information, with or without an inside man. You know what I mean? I mean, there's probably a way around it. You can say, hey, somebody took my credit card, somebody stole it, but that circumstantial piece of evidence in connection with probably some of the other evidence that they have, which is is the reason why I think that Lil Durk's fighting an uphill battle right now. But we're gonna tap in with Truth Teller, man. He got the Sharpie out, he got the whiteboard, man, doing his mathematics, doing his 1-2, man. We're gonna check the math and see if it add up, man. Get the lights up.
This the motherfucker who bought the ski mask. This the motherfucker who wanted Von dead. This the motherfucker said he related to Von. His ass did that shit. Dirk and them lawyer could be going that angle, if that's what they're doing, Because in the paperwork it say that they say that it's a witness on this case that's a habitual liar and a fraudster, okay? They claim that, Boogie drove to an alley and then the shooters hopped out the car and killed Rondo cousin, according to the paperwork, all right? Now, when I look at it, he was the one that the FBI came to because he paid for everything, Vonnie. Vonnie paid for everything, did everything, bought the rented cars. The FBI came to him, okay? A lot of people feel like he put the pressure on Smirk. When I look at the paperwork, I don't really see anything about Smirk in there. Smirk wasn't there when the motherfucker got killed. It wasn't like he was at the crime scene. His fingerprints not there. It's none, physical evidence there. It's just some he say shit. Then, I don't know. One thing I can say is, when Lil Pop was killed, okay? When Lil Pop was killed, Lil Durk was in the same city. He was in Cali, all right? And all these motherfuckers was in Cali too, okay? Now, that is concerning, okay?
Yeah, that's very concerning. You know what I'm saying? Hey, according to Truth Teller, you know what I mean? This Truth Teller breakdown of the whole Lil Durk situation. Get the likes up, get the comments up. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. We watching a little bit of Truth Teller about he's talking about the Lil Durk case. He got the whiteboard out, he got the Sharpie out, he's doing the math. Everything he's saying right now, man, I can't 100% disagree with, but let's see where he's going with it, man. Watch a little bit more of this, see where he's going with it.
And these 5 motherfuckers took an airplane, they took airplanes. Dirk and Vonnie, okay, was on a private jet. They took a private jet, all right? They was on the PJ, all right? Okay, Dirk and Vonnie was on the PJ. Everybody else, the shooters, all right, according to them, and the driver took an airplane. They claim that they got text messages from Dirk saying, hey, don't buy no tickets, don't buy no motherfucking tickets with my name in it. In my opinion, that could be Dirk saying, look, whatever y'all finna do or whatever buddy else finna do, don't involve me in that shit, bro. Don't buy no tickets in my name, don't do none of that shit. Kind of sounds like you don't want no involvement in that shit, you feel me? If he trying to be secretive and sneaky and all kind of shit, then why is he putting that regular through his phone? Look, don't buy no motherfucking tickets with my name on it. Maybe that's Vonnie who came up with all that bullshit and doing all that bullshit and trying to put this shit on Smirk. Maybe that's how the lawyers are, in my opinion, But I can say to be on a private jet in the city.
Yeah. All these cats in the PJ, Lil Durk name popping up, on credit card statements and shit. It just don't look good, man. If they all in the city at the same time, they all in LA at the same time, it don't look good, man. You know what I'm saying? But, Truth Teller sitting there thinking he got a 50-50 chance to get up out this shit. Hey, I don't know. Let's find out.
And them being in the city too, it is alarming, but it could be coincidental, okay? Buying tickets is not a crime. I don't find it unusual for people buying tickets, but Smirk didn't buy the tickets. Vonnie bought the tickets, okay? So, Whatever Vonnie and whatever these guys was doing on their own time, whatever they did, that ain't got shit to do with Smirk. You feel me? Maybe he.
Yeah, that's true, but I mean, there is some links there. There is some links there, man, and so I think True Teller is onto something as far as all of them. You hit the nail on the head. You got to explain all them being there in L.A. From what I understand, they were all in a different location. Like I think some of them was in Miami or something like that, and flew out there, same day before type shit. So it's a lot of unanswered questions on this dirt trial. I think it got pushed back a little bit, but yeah, this True Teller giving his breakdown on what's going on and how he peeped the whole state of this trial right now, man. We're gonna watch a little bit more of this and then we're gonna get to the next one.
He knew about some shit. Maybe he knew about a crime. Maybe he knew some shit was finna be committed. But everybody in the hood knows shit finna be committed and know shit finna happen. You can't just say Smirk had anything to do with that, Especially when it was funded with a credit card that they clearly knows was purchased, that was given out to OTF member Vonnie. Okay, it wasn't like it was Dirk's personal credit card, huh? So I get it now. I'm not.
Okay, I think that's important information right there, man. I think Lil Durk's credit card, the company credit card that he giving out to the guys, that's the card that was used, and it wasn't Durk's personal credit card. So I mean, I think that's a good point right there. You know what I mean? Now, there are some other questions as to why he used the credit card to purchase the items that he purchased, and those, are there any phone calls? Is there any records of him having any communication with Durk prior to those purchases being made? But there's a lot of interesting questions like that, man. And I think that one has been answered. I think there was some communication prior to the use of this credit card and this incident taking place.
I'm not saying that he gonna beat it. I'm just saying, you feel me? When I look at the evidence, all I see is like, people who cooperating against Lil Durk, who got bad backgrounds, like I said in prior videos, people who had cases, people who got caught, people who are going to get a deal to help them,
So what True Teller basically saying is a bunch of niggas ratting and rolling on Lil Durk. And we gonna check back in with this, man, and we gonna see how that shit ultimately turned out. I think we got a gist of what True Teller talking about. Shout out to True Teller, man. He tapped in Chicago. That came across the timeline, so I wanted to get out and watch. He had the Sharpie and the whiteboard, man. I think his math is pretty accurate, but it's still at a service level. You never know what the feds got. You know what I mean? You never know, who the feds them flipped. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the things that, you always gotta, wait for that other shoe to drop type shit. Like who the fuck else they been watching, who they done flipped, who ratting and rolling, who out here, tap dancing, and so for these motherfucking people, man. So, we gonna stay tapped in, man, with that. We gonna get back to it. But I think I got like one or two more things I wanted to go through, man, and I'm gonna let y'all get up out of here. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. Let me know where y'all watching from, man. Hit the comments, you know what I mean? Let me know what city, what state, what town, you know what I mean? What block, you know what I mean? And I appreciate y'all, man. Let's do this. Let's get the likes up first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? Get the comments up, you know what I mean? And we're gonna get to this next story. This right here popped up on the timeline. I thought this was crazy, man. So it says video shows a man shooting at LAPD helicopter. Only in LA, man. You know what I'm saying? Get the likes up, get the comments up. Let's see what this crazy motherfucker is up to.
And new at 11, police releasing this video of a violent confrontation in Manchester Square that included that man shooting at a police helicopter. This happened back in November on West 76th Street. Officers were responding to an assault with a deadly weapon call. When they arrived, they found 57-year-old Anthony Whitsey in front of his...
Essay out there ain't playing no games, man. He ain't playing no games with the one times, man. That nigga bucking at the police helicopter, man. Hey, you can't make this shit up right here, bruh. Get the motherfucking likes up. Get the comments up. Thank y'all for rocking with me, man. It's the remix with Cali Dre, man. Holla at me.
And new at 11, police releasing this video of a violent confrontation in Manchester Square that included that man shooting at a police helicopter. This happened back in November on West 76th
I'll be
Street.
damned.
Officers were responding to an assault with a deadly weapon call. When they arrived, they found 57-year-old Anthony Whitsey in front of his home with a pistol.
57-year-old OG. What the fuck going on, man? What OG, you down bad right now, man. You shooting at the motherfucking helicopter, OG? Nasty work, man. Come on, man. OG. Say it ain't so. You know what I mean? Hey, OG ain't fucking around, man. He out there with the pistol, man. Hey, put in the comments what kind of heat you think he got in his motherfucking hand shooting at the LAPD, man. Hey, out of control. You can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make this shit up.
Whitsey began firing at the police helicopter. Backup arrived shortly thereafter. The LAPD says officers opened fire when he failed to listen to their commands.
Put the gun down! Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
Whitsey wasn't hit by the gunfire, but he did drop the gun. When he still wouldn't surrender, the LAPD...
Oh, you lucky motherfucker. Hey, he wasn't hit by the gunfire, but his ass showed enough dropped that motherfucking weapon when they started bucking at his ass. Listen, I don't even know why motherfuckers do it. And if you're going to take it that far, you might as well go all the way with this shit and set it off. If you're shooting at the motherfucking police helicopter, you know what I'm saying? Your ass want to die. So you might as well go ahead and just take that shit all the way, bruh. Don't wait till they start bucking at you and then drop your motherfucking weapon, OG. Nigga, take that shit all the way, OG.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
Whitsey wasn't hit by the gunfire, but he did drop the gun when he...
Yeah, they start shooting at you and you want to drop the motherfucking gun now, OG. You been out there shooting at the motherfucking LAPD helicopter. You been shooting at the ghetto bird all goddamn morning, and now you want to drop the goddamn gun. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this shit up, bro. Let's go.
Still wouldn't surrender. The LAPD says they fired a less than lethal weapon, hitting the 57-year-old. Whitsey still refused to give up and went back inside his home. Eventually, SWAT and canine units arrived. Whitsey exited the home and was bitten by a police canine dog, then taken into custody.
As he should. But OG, you got your ass bit. You fucked around and got your ass bit. You shooting at the LAPD and they done sick the canine on your motherfucking ass, OG.
Police canine dog, then taken into custody. Whitsey was taken to
Whitsey bit in the ass by K9. Here, let me run that back. So y'all could, if y'all got any premonitions of going to shoot at the LAPD helicopter, this is what's gonna happen to your ass too. They gonna let some shots off at your ass, and if you do make it, they gonna sick that motherfucking dog on your ass. Let's go.
Whitsey exited the home and was bitten by a police canine dog, then taken into custody. Whitsey was taken to a hospital and treated for injuries.
Man, out of control, bro. You can't make this shit up, bro. Like, you cannot make this shit up at all. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me, man. It was one more story that I did want to cover, but you know what, man? I might just say that one, man, because I want to end the show a little bit on some politics, and I want to get to a couple of things, man. So, as y'all know, the country is in an upward right now due to the shooting death of Miss Good out in Minneapolis. She was shot by ICE agents, and you know the country is responding, man. There's been people out there protesting all over the place. It's been a whole bunch of unrest within the communities, and you know, as it should be, man, because that incident didn't have to happen, man. So let's check in with, get some updates on what's going on in Minneapolis, man. I want to kind of end the show, you know what I mean, on the Minneapolis tip. Get the likes up, get the comments up. Let me know if y'all think it was a justified shooting, and let me know if you think, you know, the ICE agent that shot the woman should be prosecuted, man. Let me know in the comments. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. This the remix with Kelly Dre, man. Let's get into a little bit of this, man. Let's get into a little bit of this commentary here regarding the current state of what's going on in Minneapolis, Minnesota, following the death of Renee Good in Minnesota. Get the lights up.
All hell is breaking loose in Minnesota as Donald Trump has ordered a surge of the invasion into Minnesota, specifically Minneapolis, where there are peaceful protesters demonstrating after Donald Trump's SS, after Donald Trump's Gestapo, after Donald Trump's paramilitary organization executed Renee Nicole Good. Say her name, Renee Nicole Good, murdered in cold blood by Donald Trump's Gestapo. There have been peaceful demonstrations, and the Trump regime wants to provoke a situation where they can declare martial law to send in more militarized troops.
That's a fact. I think that is an important point that was brought up by Ben Silas, right? Donald Trump, in my opinion, is trying to fuel the flames of unrest in this country. And I think that he is keen to know that if he does that, that the whole martial law conversation becomes into effect. And so y'all see the title of this video, man. It says Trump sending 1,000 more troops to Minneapolis. So let's find out what the reporting is on that. This is the remix with Callie Drake. Get the likes up. Get the cash ass up. Get the comments up. Let's go.
They are surging an additional 1,000 troops. Fox is reporting the following, and the regime media is getting the data from the regime of what's going on. 1,000 additional Border Patrol agents are scheduled to surge Minneapolis very soon, the regime tells regime media. There are currently 2,000 Gestapo, SS, paramilitary have invaded Minneapolis thus far, and they are planning on increasing their terroristic tactics within the community. Call it out.
Hey, you heard what the man said. Shit not looking good. It's 1,000 more troops supposed to be on their way to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Let me know in the comments if y'all think that's a good idea or not.
What it is. This is state-sponsored terrorism by the Trump regime. This is Gestapo. This is SS. This is paramilitary, like the colectivos, if you will, in Venezuela, and like the paramilitary groups we see form around authoritarians. Now, our partners at Status Coup, they've been filming on the ground, getting you the exclusive footage that you see nowhere else. We've been doing our lives now in partnership with Status Coup.
Man, we don't care about all that here.
This Trump, make sure you subscribe to their into the protesters shooting pepper balls, and watch what they're doing. Watch very carefully. They're protecting the right-wing propagandists who are entering as agitators to the crowd, and the ICE Gestapo are working with the right-wing agitators, and they are shooting chemical weapons at the people peacefully protesting. Here, play this clip.
Notably moving the protesters and firing at the protesters, but not
in Minnesota. As you can see, these are peaceful protesters, and they're being shot with tear gas or some type of mace or pepper spray. And these are peaceful protesters in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Their agents are firing.
Get the likes up, get the comments up. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. This is footage out of Minnesota. ICE agents spraying tear gas, pepper spray, pellets, some type of chemicals at peaceful protesters. You know, when I watch this video, man, You know what I also heard today, and I actually was gonna cover that, but I don't think I have enough time, man. I might get to it tomorrow. We've been in here for a while, man. It's about an hour and 45. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. Hey, I appreciate all the commentary that's positive that y'all hit me with as well. And the haters, I appreciate y'all too. Keep hating on me, man. Please feel free to hate on me. You know what I'm saying? But when I watch this video, it makes me think about what was said in a statement by the Trump administration regarding the conflict that's going on in Iran and the unrest that's going on and the protests that's going on in Iran. And this current administration is taking the stance that they're the public messaging that they're putting out there is that they are on the side of the protesters in Iran and that they are going to defend the protesters in Iran. And this administration is prepared to take action if the Iranian regime starts to, hurt, kill, beat the Iranian people. But as you can see on this video clip, the Trump administration stance towards peaceful protesters is on this video right here. Is on this video right here. This is America. This ain't Iran. This is ICE agents spraying pepper spray, tear gas, chemicals at peaceful protesters in America.
Their agents are firing.
When my Republican friends, my MAGA countrymen, when you guys are supportive of the Trump administration's tactics, when you support the messaging that he put out today that said he's going to stand up for the Iranian protesters and he's going to take action if the Iranian regime causes harm to its protesters. But this is what's going on in America right here. This is what's going on in America, man. ICE agents spraying our people, American citizens. I know when y'all say America, America, I hear all that from you Southerners. America, this is America. MAGA is with America. I mean, it sound good. You know what I'm saying? Like when you say it out your mouth, you like sound like strong and you think that you're like invincible and shit like that. But in reality, what's going on the ground is Trump administration is tear gassing, shooting, chasing around, dehumanizing American citizens. And the immigrants, for that matter. I mean, we shouldn't even treat the immigrants that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're human beings. They're people, man. You know what I'm saying? We all human beings at the end of the day. Republican, Democrat, ICE agent, protester, immigrant, government official, rich person, poor person, hustler, baller, shot caller. We all people, man. We all people at the end of the day. And so, just gotta remember that, man. Just gotta remember that. We gotta act on that. We gotta stand on that more than we standing on this bullshit. And I think when we able to do that, if we are ever able to do that at a large level, we could solve a lot of our own problems. That's real shit. We could solve a lot of our own problems. But, if we keep pointing the finger at each other, dehumanizing each other, belittling each other, chasing each other around like dogs on the street, like treating people like they trash, we continue that on that wave, things are only going to go, that arrow is going to trend downward. It's only going to be in a more worse direction. You know what I'm saying? So, I care about people, man. I get up here, pop my shit. I talk a bunch of shit, but I care about people and I have empathy for people. And, I always am going to try to look out for the people who are have-nots because I was once a have-not. I grew up from the have-nots. I came from the soil. You know what I'm saying? People that know me know my story. They know the shit I've been through. And, you know, maybe I'll share that with y'all at some point. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm not even on that. But, you know, I didn't live the life of 10 men. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't no motherfucking understatement. That's some real shit. You know what I mean? I took street smarts and book smarts, put them together. And this is the remix with Cali Dre that y'all see right here. You know what I'm saying? And so this same motherfucker you see with the backwards hat with the hustle shirt on, you know what I'm saying? One day, motherfucker gonna have a suit on with a tie, going into a boardroom, chopping it up about some money, multi-million-dollar investments, multi-million-dollar actions. You know what I'm saying? So you can never put nobody in a box, man. You never know what a person is capable of. Like, you know what I mean? People watch my channel, you would never know. I have 3 degrees. I have 2 master's degrees. I have an undergraduate degree in politics, political science. And so when y'all leave me these goofy ass comments, you TikTok MAGA hating ass motherfuckers, when y'all leave me these goofy ass comments, look at your wall and see what certificates, what advanced degrees you have up there. Because I got mine. They ain't on the wall back here. I got them. They in the closet. You know what I'm saying? Because, shit, I got them motherfuckers, but the money I should be making, I don't make. So that's a whole nother topic and discussion. But this is still America. I'm proud of what I accomplished. And my education is more about making money. It's about finding, seeking, and being able to understand the truth about all the shit that I dive into. And politics is one of those things, man. And so that's why, you know, this show is going to be heavily based in politics, but I'm also going to talk about a bunch of other shit too, because I'm interested in a bunch of other shit. And, you know, I'm a Gemini, man. I can't be contained. I can't be held in a box. We might be on politics one day. We might be on comedy tomorrow. Like I was thinking about doing a show tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Shannon Sharp just dropped this Mike Epps interview, and I haven't even actually watched it yet. So I was actually going to crank the live up, watch it with the people, man. I might do that tomorrow, man. But let me know in the comments. Y'all want to chop it up, pull up, roll up, watch some Mike Epps, you know what I mean? And Shannon Sharp go at it, you know what I mean? But, you know, at the end of the day, like I said, we all people, and we are all on this rock together. You feel me? We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on our asses. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what that's from. You know what I mean? But, so, you know, we got to keep that in mind, man. And that's just how I live. Like, you know, if I don't got to get to it, I ain't on that aggressive shit every day to try to get to it, man. I'm out here chilling, trying to live my life. You feel me? And trying to make more money, touch more paper to make sure my family is taken care of. Those are the things that concern me. It's not no damn immigrants. It's not no gays. It's not no trans people. None of that shit even matter to me. Do what you do. Just do that shit over there. I don't give a fuck. If you doing some illegal shit, eventually your ass gonna get caught. Like, you know, that's how shit go. So, you know, but if you look at the statistics and the numbers, anywhere from 70 to 90% of the people that have gotten deported didn't even have criminal records. A woman that just got shot in her head was an American citizen. A DoorDash motherfucker that got chased in a stranger's home trying to bring their rotisserie chicken to their door got chased in the person's house and was in the basement, scared, crying because of this Trump bullshit. Because we point fingers at each other instead of trying to work together, man. And so that's why I created this channel, man, to get away from all that noise and all that bullshit. I put the blame where the blame's supposed to be, but I'm also willing to work with motherfuckers that got a different opinion than I do. And so, you know, if you willing to work with me, I'm willing to work with you. We can meet somewhere in the middle, stall out the bullshit. That's what this whole country is all about. That's what democracy is all about. And so that shit has been hijacked by, you know, the oligarchs, big money, people with agendas, people that want you turning on your neighbor because that works better for them. And so, you know, what works better for me is these corporations paying their fair share of taxes so that my son can get the same benefits and get a free college education like I got, like I was able to get. And I had to maneuver the system to get. I had to start a nonprofit to get. Salute to old Biden. To Obama, I'm sorry, and to Biden, actually. Salute to Obama and Biden, because Obama actually put it in the position and put it in the place where if you start a nonprofit, you know what I'm saying, you can actually get into a program that will help you wipe away your student loan debt. And Joe Biden actually signed the letter that wiped away my student loan debt. So salute to both of them dudes. And I think actually George Bush actually may have initiated that program before Obama. I think Obama came through and strengthened it. So salute to all those presidents and salute to all those people, man. And that's why I get up here so passionately and say the things I say, because at the end of the day, I know that if you do the right thing, you can achieve what you want to achieve in life, man. And I've been very fortunate to achieve a lot of different shit that I didn't pay for and had a lot of fun doing it because of my hard work and the type of motherfucker that I am and just my recognition of the game. And so, you know, sometimes, man, you gotta play the hands that you was dealt. You gotta play the cards that you was dealt. And I've had to do that my whole motherfucking life. Don't nobody take care of me but me. You know what I'm saying? And the remix with Cali Dre is sponsored by nobody. You know what I'm saying? But your boy. You feel me? And the people. Keep getting the cash ass up, man. Holla at your boy. You know what I mean? I definitely appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just here to bring good information to the people, man, and let y'all decide. Like, I'm not trying to pull y'all one way or the other. I believe every individual has to make their own decisions. I'm about accountability. You know what I'm saying? Do your own research. And if you want to sharpen iron, we can come to some conclusions and put some shit together. But ultimately, at the end of the day, you got to make the decision for yourself what direction you want your life to go and what you know what I'm saying, agendas out there help your people and your cause. You know what I mean? Just like I got to do mine. And so, you know, but that don't mean we can't work together. You know what I mean? It's not a zero-sum game. You don't got to win for me to lose. You know what I mean? I don't got to win for you to lose. You know what I mean? We can both win. You know what I mean? And there's enough money in this country for everybody to win. You know what I mean? And the reason why I think that and say that is because a couple of years ago, I probably said this on another show I did, but a few years ago, Andrew Yang was a presidential like candidate, and one of the I really kind of grasped onto his platform because one of the things he said was that let me put myself on the big screen for this. You know what I mean? One of the things he said was this country, everybody in this country, all 300 plus million of us could get a check every month for $2,000. This country has enough money to do that and be okay. And not even blink an eye. And so that just put into perspective the amount of resources we actually do have in this country and who is actually dominating those resources, who is not paying their fair share of taxes. I got to pay taxes. Why the fuck these corporations don't got to pay taxes? My black ass got to pay taxes every motherfucking year. They taking a fat lump out of my shit. And so why these corporations think that they above that? Right? Because of some motherfucking loophole? Like, nah. It don't work for me. So that's why I just continue to bring this type of real in-your-face content, man, because honestly, I'm at a point where it is what it is with me. Like, I'm standing where I stand, and I'm going to bring to the people what I got to bring to the people. And those that don't like it, you know, hey, keep dropping them comments, man. You know what I'm saying? Please feel free to hate on me because I'm not tripping. You know what I mean? I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. Like, I'm on my Bernie Mac shit. You don't understand. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just what it is. But I'm also here to try to get y'all to open your minds a little bit, man, and just ask yourself the questions, bro. Like, is this the type of country that you want to live in? Do you want to deal with this bullshit on a daily basis? All this stress, all this, you know, spin, all this misinformation. You know what I mean? Shit don't gotta be like that. But, you know, it's you know what I mean? It's what we choose. It's fucked around and found out. Man, we finding out now. What's y'all opinion on what we finding out, man? Leave it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? But this is America. This is where we at.
Their agents were firing both tear gas and pepper balls and also flashbangs to disperse the crowd.
In this next clip, ICE agents abruptly pull up to a protest and immediately arrest several individuals that they pointed at as if this were a targeted operation. JT Sistowski reports from Minneapolis with John Farina. Play this clip.
Seeing more agents get out, targeting one of the protesters for arrest.
Firing more pepper balls at the feet of the crowd to keep them back as as the federal agents are making these arrests.
Are you proud of this? Is what you signed up for? This is what you signed up for?
This is America.
Wait till you see.
This is America.
What the fuck are you doing?
ICE agents, DHS officers, guns pointed at protesters. This is America. This ain't the Middle East. This ain't Argentina. This ain't South America. This ain't Tibet. This ain't Istanbul. You know what I'm saying? This is America, man. And so, this don't look like America that I know. This don't feel like America that I love. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I do love my country, man, even though, you know, my country hasn't always shown that it's loved my black ass and my people. But I still, you know, I think America is an amazing place because we are a melting pot, man. You go to any other country, it's all their ethnicities there. You know what I mean? We are a melting pot. We have people from all over the world giving different perspectives, and that's the key to growth. That's the key to progress, right? Not having multiple perspectives. You know? Having multiple perspectives is key. Perspective is key in life. You know what I mean? That's why I tell my young homies, man, that's out there still in the street, still doing their thing, man. What I tell them, the thing that will help them get the biggest piece of change in their life is if they change their environment. Go see something different. You know what I mean? I done been to Canada, I done been Mexico, I done been to the islands, to the Caribbean. Go see something different. It'll change your motherfucking perspective. You think you po? It's motherfuckers out there that's more po. You think you hurt? It's motherfuckers out there that's been through way more pain. You know what I mean? You think your shit fucked up? Psst. There's somebody out there that's more fucked up than you. And so those are the things I always try to keep in perspective, man. My life ain't been no roses at all. You know what I mean? I done had to grit, grind, get it out the mud, and you know what I mean? Do everything I had to do to maintain. But I'm still thankful for every day because, you know, at the end of the day, I know it's people out there that got it worse than me. I can still get up, run this content, use my mouthpiece to get to the top where the air is rare. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, there's a lot of people that can't, or that don't have that, you know, they don't have that in them to do for whatever reason, or they don't, you know, have access to the things that I have to do this. So I'm very fortunate in life, man, just to be waking up every morning, man, and being able to rock with the people, man, chop it up with y'all about this politics, about what's going on in the country, because I think these discussions are very important, and that's why I have them. You know what I'm saying? And that's why my platform is going to continue to have them, regardless. You know what I mean? So salute to everybody that's rocking with me, man. Support the channel. I definitely appreciate y'all, man. We're going to get a little bit more of this, and then we're going to get the hell out of here.
It was a pretty sudden movement of the vehicles just pulling up abruptly and then arresting these two. The agents pointed to the two that they arrested, directly pointed to them as if this were a targeted operation, jumped out, grabbed them, and quickly arrested them and established this perimeter where they're keeping the crowd back the way they are. Now you see how angry the crowd is in response, getting, you know, keeping that little bit of space between them and the agents, but letting the agents know how they feel. A lot of people in the crowd yelling, "Fuck you, go home."
Let me show you what happened. A lady in a wheelchair who was protesting said she was just trying to put her mask on when ICE unleashed chemical weapons at her face. Here.
ICE is unleashing chemical weapons at a woman in a wheelchair's face in America. Let's go.
Here, play this clip right here.
We're seeing one protester getting drops put in her eyes.
She's got asthma. Got it in her eyes.
This lady got asthma. Pepper spray all in her motherfucking eyes, man. Ice out here doing a bunch of goofy ass shit, bro. And again, I can go on and on with this video, man. I think y'all get the gist of where I'm going with this shit. You know what I mean? And you know, I just wanted to bring this to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. You know, we really gotta kind of rethink how we doing some of this shit in this country, you know, and what the agenda is that's going to win the day for us all. And you know, life ain't it's not a zero-sum game, man. These powers that be, I will call them, right? You know, the ones that got you programmed to your cell phone, and the ones that got you, you know, pointing the finger at those that are less fortunate than you, saying that they're the problem. You know what I find hella funny, man? We've been chasing around immigrants and shit for like 11 months. How long? Like a year, like 12 months. Is life better for you right now? Is it easier for you to find a job out there? Let me know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Is your grocery prices, is your food prices, is all that shit going down because we getting rid of all the immigrants? What y'all don't understand, man, and this is my understanding of history, right? I'm about to rant for a little minute. Give me a little minute to, you know what I'm saying, land my motherfucking plane real quick. You feel me? The remix with Cali Drake. This is what y'all tapping in for. This that real spill, that real deal, Holyfield. You know what I mean? So let me give y'all a little bit of how I see this shit, man. Like we in a position right now where, you know, we got to make a choice as a country of who we want to be and what type of future that we want to have. You know what I mean? Do we want to have a future where it's progress and where it's beneficial, or do we want to have a future where it's division and where you know we're constantly blaming each other for problems that ain't none of our faults, right? Like I said, we've been chasing around immigrants for like 12 months. You know what I'm saying? It's my weed prices is still the fucking thing. My motherfucking drug prices are still the fucking same. Matter of fact, I think my shit then went up a little bit because I think a new tax just went in this bitch. So my drug prices might actually be going up. I thought chasing around the immigrants was supposed to like magically make jobs appear, make money fall from the sky, make the shit grow on trees. Ain't none of that shit happen, man. None of that shit happened. I can argue shit's gotten worse in a lot of different ways, in a lot of different plays, man. So I just want y'all to think, man. I just want y'all to use your brains, man, and you know, ask yourself, is this the type of country that you want to live in? I'm gonna end the show, man, with something that definitely caught my attention. It's actually kind of where I began the show. And it's a military veteran, man, Vietnam veteran out there protesting, doing his motherfucking 1-2. And he told the ICE agents exactly how the fuck he felt. You know what I mean? And as a matter of fact, shit, if y'all wasn't here for that portion of the show, I will more than happily show y'all what OG was talking about. Because OG standing on all business, all 10, man. They ain't fucking around. So let's tap back in with OG, man. We're going to end the show with OG. My outro, intro shit fucked up. So I can't even give y'all a proper outro out this bitch. But I'm going to let OG do the outro today, man. That's just kind of how I'm feeling about this shit. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. You know what I mean? I'm going to let OG steal the spotlight. It's my new motherfucking hero right here.
That you fucked up. You stand there and sanction this bullshit, and they kill a woman. They're ruining businesses that have been here for generations. They're fucking up this community. You can go home safe, but no, you're here to terrorize this city. A bunch of bitches if I've ever seen a bunch. And I'm telling you to your face, and if you don't like it, fuck you.
Fuck you. Hey, OG standing on all business, all day long, man. All 10 toes in the soil, man. You know what I'm saying? And so I salute the OG, man. He actually did an interview. You know what I mean? He did an interview. And after that, heartfelt display opinion of where he think the country is at and how he feel about this whole ICE situation, man. He actually broke down an interview, and I'm gonna end the show with this, man. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. The remix with Cali Dre. I'm gonna end the show with OG, man. I'm gonna let OG end the show. Salute. Get the likes up. And y'all stay up, man. Y'all stay up. Actually, not fucked up. So I ain't gonna end the show yet. Cause I put the wrong fucking video up. See, hey, when you go live, sometimes shit happen, man. Let me put the right motherfucking video up, bro. Hold up. You know what I mean? But yeah, I definitely appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. We're finna get this shit going, man. Put the right motherfucking video up here. But yeah, I think OG, he's standing on all 10, man. I feel exactly how he feel. You know what I mean? He's saying the words that I want to say to the ICE agents. And so that's why I respect him for doing his one too. But we're gonna let OG end the show. You know what I'm saying? Like I promised. You know what I mean? Get the likes up, the cash apps. I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Tapping in with me from YouTube, Twitch, you know what I'm saying? TikTok, the TikTok MAGA mob, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all too. Feel free to hate on me all day long, man. Leave it in the comments, you know what I'm saying? If you think I'm full of shit, you think I'm on some bullshit, some bullshit, Cali Dre. Well, I'm hearing in my comments, man. But then the other half of the shit is like, we love the content. Keep rocking it. Keep doing what you're doing. So, y'all let me know, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to let OG steal the stage tonight, man. I'm going to get the fuck out the way. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
And Alex Tabbitt. Now, he's at the same protest as Namdi, but I understand, Alex, that you saw some federal agents charging two protesters. Describe what you saw.
That's absolutely right, Chris. So you can hear actually the tensions boiling over a bit right now. This is the Whipple building. It's a federal building where ICE has been operating out of. I just texted Tricia McLaughlin, the DHS spokesperson, confirming what we already knew, which is this ICE Operation Metro Surge, which they're billing as the largest one in DHS history, is ongoing. And you've been struggling with, also happens to be the best dressed man at this protest. Ron, you told me that you've been struggling with PTSD. And that you didn't want to have to be here today. But after what happened yesterday, you had to be here today. Why do you have to be here today?
Number one, my oath impels me to be here. I took an oath in 1969 to defend this country against all enemies, foreign and domestic. I had to be here to make sure that no one else was killed the way Nicole Good was killed yesterday. I couldn't sit at home and just watch this. Minneapolis is a peaceful place. But ICE has descended upon this place like a storm. And they've ruined businesses that have been here for decades. They've cost children the lives of their mothers. I couldn't sit at home anymore. I wasn't going to be here. I was driving past here, and my car said, yeah, you're going. So I just had to face the enemy eye to eye and say what I had to say.
And obviously we're seeing two very different types of demonstrations. The more confrontational, but also people like you here banding together in community. Is there a right way to protest? Is there a right way?
Absolutely. Peacefully, number one. And the confrontation doesn't do anybody any good. If you really want to become active, call your congressman, call your representatives, make the people who are responsible for this held accountable. Nicole Good, that man needs to be prosecuted. He needs to be in jail right now. There are rules of engagement which he did not follow. She didn't run over him. She was afraid. She was trying to get away from the guy who was trying to get in the door. And to hear Kristi Noem and the current administration say that that woman was a domestic terrorist is a shame. They've desecrated everybody who's made the ultimate sacrifice and made their sacrifice just worthless.
Mr. Eastman, thank you so much. Chris, we should note that the Minnesota Star Tribune is identifying it as Renee good. But as you can see, there's really two factions in this protest. There is the kind of more of the agitators towards the front, and then towards the back, you have men like Mr. Eastman, and you also have that man named Adam holding that sign.